Oh, there we are. All right. Alex, say something.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. It seems like it's still the Tyron. It's still like is it behind?
It's gonna be high. No, it's always gonna be behind. Yeah.
Okay, Alex. So, for
Um,
anybody who doesn't know, Alexander is my nephew, and see Tyron's head in the background.
yes. I love the background, by the way. Just wanted to say that.
Oh, you like that? Because it's
Yes.
Janine's. It's Janine's
It's
world. It's my
Janine's
world.
world.
That's
Yes.
why. That's why I got all these planets and stuff. Because we were gonna
Yes.
go with a Star Trek theme, but I was like, nope, it's my world. So we're gonna go with we're gonna go with that.
I like it.
Oh, thank you. So for people who don't know, say your first name.
Oh, okay. So my first name is Adeyemi. That's most people call me Alex, but my first name is Adeyemi. Alexander Rogers Campbell. That's my
So
whole name.
that's a long name. What does
Yes, it is.
ADMA stand for? What does that mean?
It stands for various statements, but it can be worthy to be king, the crown fits me, or it is good. Those are some of the main meanings of the phrase.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, my sister married a Nigerian man, and that's why he has such a long name. So
Yeah.
that's why he has Adeyemi as his first name. So let's get into it. You're a lawyer. You graduated in 2019, correct?
Yes, I graduated from Texas A&M in 2019. Recently took the bar and will be eligible to practice in Texas and other states very soon.
Okay. Tell me about your journey to becoming a lawyer. When did you decide that's what you wanted to do?
Um, it's funny. It's always been I felt like it was always a possible career path of mine, even when I was younger. But I mean, obviously, the real decision didn't come until after I graduated undergrad from UT Tyler. And after that, I had already had an interest in the law, but I think it became more cemented throughout college. So that's kind of where I decided, okay, I'm going to see what law school is all about, and go from there. Rest was history.
So I was there when you were going to law school, and I saw some of the struggles that you went through. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, law school was already pretty strenuous, but as you know, my mom had a heart transplant while I was in law school, in around, I want to say, my first year, and we had, and obviously she had to keep that up and you know keep up her health and stuff throughout that time. So during the first semester, we were kind of trying to figure out, or she was rather trying to figure out if she what she wanted to do. And then I think towards the end of that first semester, that's when they decided they wanted to do the heart transplant. And then there was a waiting period because you're on a waiting list. So it took a while for her to actually even get the heart. Um, but that time was pretty strenuous. But I mean, things happen in people's lives, and I think you can always use an opportunity to grow. So I think that's what everybody in the situation did, honestly.
Yeah, because I remember freshman year. For those of you who don't know, um, for those of you,
This Genie's world, Tyron. You all in Genie's world.
he
Genie's
saw
world.
me right in the middle of my thought process. Um, hold on, let's see what's happening here. Okay. Okay, hold on one second. I'm gonna wait till he finished doing his
And
tech
one of
thing.
our cousins, Angie, shout out to Angie. She's watching. She said, "No, uh, your name is Doctor Adiyeme Alexander Rogers Campbell." So I guess I stand corrected.
Oh,
Thanks,
you stand
Angie.
corrected.
Yeah,
Okay.
you had to correct me. She just texted me that.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Um, I'm trying to see what I'm trying to. Okay. Anyways, let me just go with it. Um,
No problem.
so I remember when, for those of you who don't know my sister, because she's gonna come on eventually and talk about um
Yeah.
her life and her health. For those of you who don't know my sister, she previously had breast cancer, and that's why eventually she needed the heart transplant because the what am I trying to say? The chemo. There's a
Hmm.
possibility that chemo mess can mess with your heart, which is what happened, and so that's why she need the heart transplant. And I remember this is my point of view because I remember when
Hmm.
Alex started freshman year of law school, and I was very worried about him, about the emotional toll, and I really wasn't sure, as was my father, his grandfather. We weren't really sure that he was going to be able to make it because Alex was driving back and forth. How long was that drive from Arlington to
Yeah,
Dallas?
about an hour. About an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, so he was driving about an hour one way to come to
Hmm.
the hospital. He would go to class and then drive an hour and come to the hospital, see his mother, and then drive an hour back. And law school is no joke. I mean,
Yeah.
you really,
It's pretty. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun going on. A lot of reading. If you
yeah.
like to
So
read, I guess it's the place. It's the place for you, though. Yeah. Maybe.
right. So it's like we were all kind of fearful that he uh was not going to be able to make it, which is a fair, if something like that where he would have to have taken some time off to deal with the situation with his mother, that would be perfectly valid because it, like I said, it was a rough time in our family's history. So I mean, if he would have taken off for a year, to be with his mom, so because of the emotional strain, that would have been perfectly understandable. So I'm very proud that he was able to finish. I mean,
Thanks.
even I am. I am proud of you, kid. I'm
You came a long way. Let me tell you.
yeah, so I'm really proud of this that he was able to make it through, to make it all the way through. Because really, for me, I was a nervous wreck. I was just jacked up the whole time. I mean, I was just like talking about the power of prayer. Okay,
Mhm.
I was praying quite a bit, as was all of our family. So when people need to know that God does perform miracles. Okay, I know I
Mhm.
sound like I'm preaching, but God does perform miracles even during this day and time. So, um, and then um, when you look at people, you're seeing them from the outside. You may think that this person has everything, but you don't really know what's going on the inside. You don't really know what's real, what the real deal is. So, do you want to speak to that? Do you want to add anything to what I said?
I think you summed it up pretty well, and I think one of the lessons that I at least took from the situation, not only when it comes to just remaining true to yourself, and also remaining in prayer and and in faith or whatever you believe. Also, I took from that, you never know what someone else is going through. So, like, I know when I was dealing with things, I may have handled situations in a way I deemed appropriate, and luckily enough, others agreed. I really wasn't. I really kind of kept it to myself, and maybe I should have talked about it a little bit more. But it did also give me the thought of, even if I did approach certain situations in a certain way because of what was going on in my life, I would hope someone did give me the grace of thinking, well, who knows what that person was going through, because I was going through a lot. But I also think to myself, a lot of people may not think about that on the other end. If
Mm-hmm.
something, if I were to act out, uh, or if something, or if maybe I wasn't on my A game because of a situation. Sometimes, I think people take others for granted. You just don't know what people are going through. So I took that from that whole situation as well. Just to add on.
Now, what type of law will you be practicing?
Well, I went to school for business law and entertainment law. Specifically, when it came to entertainment law, mostly copyrights and trademarks. And when it comes to business law, it was mostly I mostly went to school for transactional work. So that was more on the side of forming contracts, forming businesses, um, mergers, acquisitions, and things of that nature. But I will say the most fun I had was probably in mock trials. So litigation is actually really fun. I can say that. I can attest to that. But yeah.
Okay. So, moving forward, what do you where do you see yourself going?
Well, within my legal career, I definitely see myself branching out on my own, having my own business, my own practice. However, at this very moment, I am currently employed and learning a lot. I learned a lot not only through my employment now, but through the various internships that I had over the years in law school. And I would like to say that, luckily enough, the area I went to school for is the area I would like to practice in, which was, like I said, corporate law and entertainment law. So, yeah.
Mhm. Okay. What else do you do besides law? Because what do you
I just
do
read law
outside of
books all
that?
day. That's all I do is I just read all day. No, let's see what else I do. I make music, and I also host my own shows here in Dallas, where we have music, comedy, spoken word, fashion,
Hmm.
um, all in one. So that takes up some of my time too, and it's definitely something I love to do. Um, I write a little bit, not as much as you, Jeannie, because we all know about you and your writing is fantastic. But I like to do that from time to time as well too. So
Hmm. So, I heard through the grapevine that you have a show coming up this weekend. You have an event coming
yeah,
up
I
this
do.
weekend?
We do. It's the Big Show, Volume 3. Like I said, we're gonna have music, comedy, spoken word, a fashion show, an art gallery. We have dance as well. It's a whole production, and we put it together in a way where I think, if you come through, you're gonna have a distinct memory of what happened that night because it's gonna be a unique experience. I can guarantee you that. So the Big Show, Volume 3, January 29th. That's how we're doing it.
Okay. Okay. Do you have you secured the location? I mean, how
Yes,
can people?
yes,
Okay, is
yes.
this by invitation only? What's the deal on this?
Well, no, it's open to anybody. If you are in Dallas, Texas, come through to the Big Show at Creators Don't Die on Malcolm X Boulevard, right in Deep Ellum. That's where we're at.
Okay, okay. Uh, let me. Okay, now I really gotta get serious. I gotta get serious on this now. Uh, what safety precautions are you guys taking? Because this is a pandemic.
Well, we always want to have a safe and fun environment because it's all about entertainment. It's not about any type of drama or any type of mishappen. So every time we have a show, we definitely want to be safe, and we want to make sure everybody there feels safe as well. So we take the standard precautions.
No, you got to break it down. Break it
What
down.
do you want? What do you want me to break
Are
down
y'all
exactly?
wearing masks? That's what I want to know.
Okay, see, I didn't know where you were going with the
That's
question.
where
I
I'm
want to make
going
sure.
with it. This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
this is
we definitely take COVID protocol seriously. We have masks there for people if they don't have it. We have hand sanitizer on deck at all times. Um, so if you don't have a mask, one will be provided to you, and we just want to make sure everybody's safe and comfortable. You know,
okay.
I didn't know I came on my aunt show for a gotcha moment, but
No, I'm
but
not.
okay,
No, it's not a
okay,
got you
Jeannie,
moment. It's not a got you moment. I'm just saying
yeah,
the
I'm just
pandemic.
I'm just
I'm
saying,
just saying the pandemic is raging on. Okay,
right,
I know you're
right.
young and you
It's
guys want to
serious,
have
yeah.
fun and do your thing and this and that, but let me tell you, it's raging on, and I just want to make sure that you guys are, you know, wearing some masks and hand sanitizer. Is there going to be some kind of spacing, and all you guys are going to be all up on top of each other?
Oh, the venue's huge. The venue is
Okay.
huge, so we definitely have enough room for everybody. To be honest with you, um, yeah. And the venue has, it, like I said, they follow all protocols, so we got you covered there too. We definitely, like
Okay.
I said, we want to make sure everybody's safe and everybody's good. And have a good time. That's what it's about.
I'm just looking out.
Jamie,
I'm just looking out.
okay, all right.
Now here's a question totally unrelated to what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally unrelated.
Mm-hmm.
You are truly an African American,
Yes, in every sense of the word.
right? Uh, so have you? I know the answer, but the viewers may not know. Uh, have you been to Africa?
Yes, yeah, I have, and it's amazing. I think
Where
about it
did you
all the
go?
time.
Where did you go?
I went to Nigeria specifically. We went to Lagos. We went to various places, but that's where we spent most of our time. We went there. We went to Victoria Island as well. Some of the other islands. It was amazing. I had a great time, and I want to go back.
Hmm.
Really, that I think about it a lot. So
When you say it was amazing, let's delve into that a little bit deeper. Let's talk about specifics. What did you see when you were there?
honestly, I saw my people. I saw a bunch of people who looked like me. Everywhere you went, there was people who looked like you and shared your roots. And I think that's something that honestly, like I think every single black person in America could probably take something away. Almost definitely, yeah, definitely take something away from going and experiencing a place where you are not the minority and experience a place where you can see for yourself what Africa truly is. Because what you're seeing, what you've been shown on TV, like since you've grown up, has not been what Africa was or is. And you know what I find hilarious? Well, not funny, but I find it to be questionable at the very least. Is every time you see a commercial about Africa, especially back in the day, it was always like feed the children, or this place is war torn, or they're in
Hmm.
poverty. That's the one place that you've never seen a tourism commercial for. Please tell me, have you, except for a safari or something like that? I've seen sandals. I've seen go to Mexico. I've seen go take a cruise here, go take a cruise there, go to Asia, everywhere else
Hmm.
except for Africa. And I want to let you know this right now. I don't think that's a coincidence, but that's a whole different discussion.
That's a whole nother story.
It's a whole other topic for a whole other day, I guess. But yeah,
So
everybody
for
should go.
so for people who don't know, there are actually big cities there, correct?
Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, Accra in Ghana. You got the capital in Nigeria. You obviously have South Africa. I mean, the place is vast. It's huge. Rwanda, even. Um, there's just so much. There's so much abundance there that I think if you are African American, you need to go to Africa and see for yourself. That's really all I can tell you is see for yourself because the experience is indescribable and it's one that will stick with you for the rest of your life. So I highly encourage you to do so if you can.
Okay. Now here's another one. You see, I got my you got my
Yes. Wakanda.
Wakanda forever. You see, I got
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. So you see, I got
Forever.
this on.
Hmm.
So the
Hmm.
question about that is they're shooting Black Panther 2, of course,
Yes.
without the King Chadwick
Hmm.
Boseman.
King T'Challa himself. Yes.
Right. Do you think? Because first I was saying no, but my mind is changing on this subject. Do you
Hmm.
think they should recast that role?
Do I think they should recast the role? No. Um, I know, and the thing is, like, if they don't recast the role, then it's hard. You can't really have another Black Panther, like at least not him as Black Panther. But I don't. I still don't really think they should recast it. If anything, if they recast the role, if they do recast the role, though, it should be like I don't know, maybe Siri becomes Black Panther, but it shouldn't be a recasting in the way of another dude becoming
Another
Black Panther.
actor?
Yeah, no.
Oh, and
Maybe the
why?
sister. Maybe the sister could be Black Panther. Maybe.
Well, in the comic books, she does become Black Panther. If
Well,
you
then
ever
there
read
you
the
go.
comic
You
books,
can do
she
that.
does she does become Black Panther. However, the reason why I'm feeling that they should recast that role, because at first I was like you, like no, just
Hmm.
chat with Boseman and that's it. But the reason why I'm feeling they should recast because it was a chance for little black boys to see a black man in a role that he's the leader that that they don't really
Hmm.
get to see because you go to the movies and when you see a superhero they don't look you know they
Hmm.
don't look like us. They don't look
Hmm.
like us. You see what I'm saying? So and then black boys, they need something to look up to. They really do.
Hmm.
So for them to see a T'Challa, a black man running a country, he's
Yeah,
strong.
the
That's
smartest of them all. He was in the comics. He was smarter than Tony Stark. He was smarter than everybody. He had like the that had technology that no one had ever seen before. Like nobody had anything on him. And yeah, that was a first for me actually
that
as
was the
well.
first for me, and the costuming was just out of this world.
Oh, it was
I
great.
love the costumes.
It was great. But
So
I do have. Oh, go ahead.
go ahead. I'll let you
No,
talk.
oh, no. I was gonna say I do have a question though.
Hmm.
What about Miles Morales, Spider Man, because he is actually closer to the age of a lot of these, these teens and stuff, right? And
Right.
he's also black and Hispanic, and he lives in America, so he lives in New York.
Hmm.
That also is pretty relatable, I would think. It's pretty
Right. Have
relatable.
they? Okay. Now that's going to be another cartoon, correct?
Yeah, but I'm saying they should do a live action.
Right. I think that would be great because that's like the multiverse. There's different
Yes,
Spider-Man. So that would be
yes.
excellent. That would be an excellent choice. I don't know who would play that role. I have to think about that.
I
But
know somebody. I have somebody in mind actually. I know
yeah,
somebody
who?
that I think of. I'm trying to remember his name. What did he play? He's like this light skin, like he's kind of like sorry. He's like this light skin, like black Puerto Rican dude. I can't remember his name. Oh my god. He hasn't played in a lot, but he would do well in this role, I think. Oh, that one guy from Blackish, maybe
The
the
kid, the I know you,
yeah,
the oldest boy.
yeah, maybe he might be too old now, but maybe
You could be older and play younger if you still look
that's what I'm
young.
saying. Yeah, you can still do that though. You can still do that. You can still do that.
Right.
You heard there's supposed to be
Right.
another Blade coming out too, right?
Yeah, that guy. I'm trying to remember
I
his
forgot his
name.
name, but
He was in
he looks like he would be a great Blade.
yeah, he was in that show Black Lightning. He played the villain in Black
Yeah,
Lightning the
he played
first
that
season.
Cottonmouth dude. He'd be a
Yeah,
really
he
good. I think he play a pretty good Blade.
Right. Okay, let me see. Let's see if we can open this up for some comments. I might have to call my tech person. Okay, comments. Okay. Do you see any comments? I'm not seeing any comments.
Oh, I was actually full screen, so I didn't see anything.
Okay, I guess nobody's asking any comments. If you have if you
Maybe
have some
everything was picking
comments or questions, people, now's the time to chime in.
up.
Okay, she's the only person. Okay, so that's the only comment we have was from Free Vibe with the hands up. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so we're not having any comments or questions. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you go because I know you have something to do, correct?
Oh yeah, we're getting ready for the show as we speak. So yeah. Oh
Oh,
look,
tell us a
I
joke.
was
You
gonna
got
tell
a
you. I
joke?
was I was gonna tell you, Chloe. Comment so I don't look so lonely. Let's see. I don't have a joke. What joke? Uh, the fact that there are no comments is a joke. That's a joke. Y'all think I'm boring? Man, I'll never come back.
What?
I ain't never coming back here again.
You never. I'm not coming back here again. Don't ask
Yeah,
me.
I ain't coming back
Okay.
here again. That's my comment. That's my joke.
No, no more, no more. Come back in here
No
again.
mo. You better say my name. I ain't gonna say
Wow.
no mo.
Yeah, that's a shame. There's no comments. Maybe I should have, because I thought I notified people enough. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I
Oh
didn't
well.
notify enough people.
No, they were like, man, we don't. This guy. I don't have nothing to ask this guy. I'm serious. It's not you, Genie. Trust me, it's me. It's me.
No,
You're
it's
doing
not
great.
you.
They
It
don't
is
want to
not.
ask me. They don't have no question from me. That's all it is.
Wow, the only person that commented is Chloe, your
Yeah,
sister.
now she's going crazy. She the only one. She might be the only one left watching. They said, "Oh my God, this guy," and they.
Oh well. Well, this will be posted on my actually YouTube channel, so
Awesome.
people will probably comment at that time because after I posted Chloe's, a lot of comments came in later. Like some people weren't even commenting during the time that it was on,
Mm-hmm.
but people commented after.
Angie,
So
Angie has a comment. I bet she's calling me right now. Angie, I'm
okay, what
still
is
on
she
the
saying?
podcast. Hold on. Should I answer? I'm still on the
You
podcast.
answer. Go ahead.
Hold
Go
on, hold on.
ahead. You answer.
Hey, Angie, what's up?
Okay, I can send both of y'all a text. How would you make a comment in?
Oh, Angie's been trying to find out how to do a comment. She can't make a
Oh,
comment.
where you on live right now? Go ahead, talk, Angie. You
Both of you guys can text me asking how do I make a comment. I have
I did not
questions.
get a. I did not get a. Oh,
Look
how
at
do
the
we
link.
ask? I'm sorry. She said, "How do we ask?" And then I think she even gave me a comment. She said something. Yeah. So how do we ask? I'm sorry. I wasn't looking. I was trying not to look at my
we're
phone.
pump it up so we can actually hear her. Pump up the volume so she can
Oh, okay.
talk
Okay.
now.
Well, okay. Can you hear? Can you hear her, Jeannie?
Yeah.
We completely divulged into chaos, guys. Now we're on a different level, y'all.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Angie.
What's your question, Angie? What's your question?
Well,
Calling
I
in
had a
live.
couple of questions about your little event.
Oh yeah. What's the
Yeah,
question?
I was just asking about your event. It sounds like it was going to be pretty cool.
Oh, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be great, and I'm glad you asked. Like once again, we just have a
Yeah, I
whole
was
bunch
asking.
of what? Huh? What did you say, Angie? I don't know if she can hear me, but yeah, if y'all heard, she was just asking about the event for anybody who's still listening right now to me
Yeah,
ramble
listening.
on. The event is gonna be great. It's gonna have music, comedy, spoken word, fashion, art, all in a way that you have never seen before. And I know a lot of people say that, but I'm all about creating memories. I want people to leave thinking, man, I haven't been to something like that before. I haven't seen something like that before. And that distinct memory will be ingrained in their brain. And anytime they see something associated with the Big Big Show, they'll remember that memory because it's all cultivated for a vibe. And that vibe's for you. So come through January
Okay.
29th.
Okay, so we gotta have a comment, a question from Dion White. She says,
Okay.
"How long did you go to college for?"
Okay. So I went to undergrad for, hold on. I went to undergrad for 4 years, and then I went to law school for three. So total of 7 years of school,
A long time. Dang.
not counting middle school and all that, obviously. But yeah, 7 years.
Okay, here's another question. Have you ever performed comedy?
Who asked that? I wonder. Yes, I have. Was that you, Jeannie? Did you ask that
No, I
question?
didn't ask that.
I thought you just asked that to make me feel better.
No, no, I did. It's on my phone. This
Yeah,
question's on
yeah.
my phone.
Yeah, I've done comedy. I used to do it a little bit back in the day when I was like right out of high school. I used to do like open mics every now and then, and that's why I really do like comedy. I like comedy, stand up. Dave Chappelle is one of my most favorite comedians of all time. I think he's probably like the best in my eyes, and yeah, that's what made me want to even incorporate comedy into the shows I do today because I just like making people laugh. Making people laugh is fun.
I think we're making people laugh right now.
So yes, the answer is yes.
Okay. Okay? What type of comedy did you perform? Were you more? Were you like? Well, how would you describe your comedy?
Let's see. I used to talk about my dad a lot because my dad's Nigerian and he's.
Do them real quick.
I don't know if I know how to do it anymore. It's been a while.
I know he would do that one where he was talking about the chicken and how the chicken how the chicken sounds.
I did one about a chicken before.
Yeah, remember that when because your dad doesn't say
He probably said something. He probably could have just said something like "ball" or something crazy. I don't even know what he said. He would say some. I remember one time. We were playing this game called Taboo, and you're not supposed to. You're supposed to, I guess the word that's on the card, and the word was cheese, right? And I think I said, or my mom said, "Mice eat this," and he looked at us very confused, and he goes, "Ant? Ants?" I was like, "Ants? No, it's not ants. Cheese!" I remember. I was like, "No, it's cheese!" And I threw down the card. He was like, "Ants?" I was like, "No." I had a lot of jokes. I joked about my name a little bit. I forgot what I said about my name. I used to tell like a lot of people, they couldn't pronounce my name, so I said, you could just call me Alex, and they used to get really offended. They used to get really offended by that, like they were offended for me, like. And I forgot what the joke was. I don't know. Some of the jokes I used to tell, I'm scared to tell now because everybody, you might
some politically correct. So let's not do
know
those.
the joke. I actually do know the joke. I just don't want to tell it. Right
Yeah, but let's not do anything because I want to get a
I think
strike on
it's
my
funny.
channel.
And
I don't want to get a strike on my channel.
It definitely got a lot of laughs, but I don't know your audience. You got a lot of churchgoers. Praise God, praise the Lord. I'm gonna leave it alone.
You're gonna leave that. You're gonna leave that alone. That's a hot
I'll
topic.
leave them alone. I'll leave them alone.
The hot topic.
Mm-hmm.
But that was yeah, your dad. I understand him, but I remember cousin Michael. He said that your dad was talking, and he said, I don't even know what he's talking about. He said, I don't even know what he's talking about. I just shake my head, yes. I don't know what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
yes.
Oh, here's one. Would you rather uh, plank on a cliff or bathe with sandpaper as your washcloth?
Okay, plank on a cliff or bathe with sandpaper as my washcloth. Well, I'd rather bathe with the sandpaper as my washcloth because I can at least control like how hard I wash myself. Like that's not Chloe. Is this you again? I thought this was somebody else. But
Now
yeah,
here's somebody else.
Chloe.
Aponeris Nekrasova. I'm not sure who that is. Somebody's, but he didn't say. He didn't give a.
That's the
He didn't
question.
say anything though. He didn't ask a question. It's just. But that's good. Just that he's watching. That's somebody else that's watching. Um. Okay. Do I have anything else to ask? I think we're done.
Cool.
I think we're done. What
Um,
time is it? Oh, it's past 7:30. You got to
yeah,
go.
it is. I'm about to be late, but that's okay. I'm gonna see
Okay.
you guys. It was
Okay.
great being on the show. I loved it.
Peace.
Jeannie's World is Jeannie's World.
Okay.
Jeannie's World. All right.
Be careful. We going to Deep Ellum.
I'll be in that area, so
You
I'll see
be
y'all.
careful. 'Cause you it's kind of rough
Okay.
down there. You watch your back.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
try my best. I'll clutch my
Okay.
chin first as I walk down the alleyways.
Yeah,
I'll see you.
walk down the alleyway. You better not be walking down the
Oh my
alleyway.
god. All right.
Okay. Love you. Bye bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Okay. Click off, Alex.
Okay.
Okay. So that was the interview with my nephew, Adeyemi Alexander Rogers Campbell. A long, long name. So tomorrow night, if everything works out, we're going to be featuring my friend Linus Spiller Craft. Linus used to direct shows, used to direct theater. He has written a lot of plays. He has performed in a lot of plays, and currently he is working as a substitute teacher in DISD. He's a very interesting person. So tomorrow night, I think we're going to feature him tomorrow night at 7. So join in if once we get all I'm sure we'll be able to do all this. So we're planning on featuring Linus Spiller Craft tomorrow night at 7. So make sure you tune in. He's going to be an interesting interview. Linus has a lot of opinions and very vocal. I believe Linus at one point ran for Dallas City Council. He has had quite a career as a performer, director. He graduated with a degree um, after 37 years in multimedia and political science in December. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you come on tomorrow and have some questions because it's going to be, I think, one of my best interviews. Okay, love you guys. Peace out. Bye bye.